So, Splatoon 3 just got announced and I am so hyped. Like, more hyped than I've been for any Splatoon game. This game looks really exciting, and let's just jump into the trailer. It starts off in a desert-like area, and you can see the customization for your character is way more extensive than last time. You begin with the split option between Inkling or Octoling right off the bat, which is great because now people don't have to pay for DLC to be an Octo. Then, as you can see, you can choose any hairstyle, and it's seemingly not split by gender, which is really nice. Then you get to choose the hairstyle of the salmonid small fry that sits right next to you, which I have a theory for I'll get into later. You may have already noticed, but your character has a bow-like ink weapon. This may be what you actually started out the game with instead of the Splattershot Jr. After all of this, you see the Inkling and her small fry walking past an upside-down Eiffel Tower, hinting that it's set in post-apocalyptic Paris or maybe even Vegas. But more importantly, this may mean a more open-world single-player campaign. Then, the Inkling and small fry get on a train, which seems to have the images of sea cucumber and what looks like a horseshoe crab or jelly on the front. The trailer cuts to inside of the train where we can see a jelly who seems less vibrant than normal, and this other big fish guy that I don't think we've seen anywhere before, as well as the Inkling and small fry, of course. Then we cut to a huge city known as Splatsville, which is apparently located in the area known as the Splatlands, where the entire game takes place. We then see how the Inklings and Octolings spawn in battles through little drones. We also see some redesigned weapons such as the E-Liter Scope, Gold Dynamo Roller, Blaster, Sloshing Machine, Splattershot, Hydra Splatling, and 96 Scowl, as well as the what I'm calling Splatbow again. Then we see you can pick where you spawn in a match by launching yourself out the little spawn drone. Here we see a new movement option called the Squid Roll, which is used to dodge some ink. Then we see an Octo use the Squid Surge, which allows you to shoot up in the air after swimming up a wall. We then see some beams being fired in this zoomed out shot, which reminds me of how the Killer Whale and Stingray effects look, possibly being a remix version of both. We then see what looks like a version of the Inkzooka from Splatoon 1 in use, looking like it fires different projectiles. Then there's a montage of some Inklings and Octolings with new clothing options, as well as some of the redesigned weapons, all of which we saw before. We then see this crab, which is presumably a sub or special weapon. We get a better look at the Inkzooka, then we get the release date of 2022. And now as for my theories, I think that Grisco is possibly going to be the major villain of this game. In Splatoon 2, Grizz is pretty mysterious, not telling you why he wants a golden egg so badly. Maybe he's using them to make an army of his own brainwashed salmonid, which will fight instead of the Octarian. Also, you have a baby salmonid as your friend slash pet, so it makes sense to fight the enemy of the salmonids from last game. Maybe even rescue that small fry from being brainwashed. My second, more far-fetched theory is that maybe as you progress through the single-player campaign, your small fry will start to grow up, eventually becoming a salmonling, which your player can play as, similar to the Octolings from Splatoon 2. This would explain why you can explicitly choose a hairstyle for it. And that's all for the Splatoon 3 trailer. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe and all that, and I'll see y'all in the next video.